If just trying to draw the cyclohexane chair feels like it falls apart halfway through, this video is for you. I'm going to show you the one setup step that quietly locks the whole structure into place. Hey there, OChemNinjas. Before we start, a quick framing note. This video is one of a series of videos of alternative ways to draw a cyclohexane chair structure. If the standard OChemNinja method for drawing chairs works for you, you should continue to use it. And if you haven't seen that method yet, I'll put a link in the description down below. The standard method is the method I recommend for use on exams. This video is for students who tried that method and still feel stuck. The entire idea here is that the first step does most of the work. That's what this method does different than other ones. If the setup is right, the rest of the chair is locked into place. This method starts by anchoring the chair with two parallel offset horizontal lines. And you can draw the other offset version of parallel lines to draw the chair flip. Practice a little bit with spacing and offset, but once these are drawn correctly, the rest of the chair is really hard to mess up. With step 2, we finish the chair. Once you have the two short parallel offset lines, we connect those lines with a slanted peak and a slanted valley. Or if you want to continue with the chair analogy, imagine a lounge chair by the side of the pool with a relaxed head and a relaxed footrest. Notice how beautifully the rest of the chair naturally falls into place if you get those parallel lines set correctly. Now we add the axial bonds. The axial bonds are the easy ones. They're always vertical and they always alternate up and down every carbon around the ring. Start with our lowest carbon point and we have an axial down. The next carbon is axial up, then axial down. The highest point is axial up, then axial down, and axial up. And the same with our chair flip. The highest point is axial up, axial down, axial up. The lowest point is axial down, then axial up, and axial down. Finally, we draw the equatorial bonds. They're not exactly horizontal. They angle slightly up or slightly down, depending on the carbon. They should angle slightly opposite from their axial carbon. The axial carbon is up, the equatorial is slightly down. The axial carbon is down, the equatorial is slightly up. For the central two carbons, if we get the equatorial groups right, a nice thing happens. Starting with the equatorial groups, we can trace an M and a W in our chair structure. The same is true for our chair flip. If the axial is up, the equatorial is slightly down. If the axial is down, the equatorial is slightly up. And we continue that way all the way around the ring. And again, if we do the equatorial bonds correctly, we should look for the W on one side and the M on the other side. If we can't find the W and the M, that means one of our equatorial bonds is in the wrong location, probably one of the two right in the center of the molecule. This method works especially well if you like starting with these horizontal anchors. Instead of building the chair from angles, we're letting the structure grow itself out of fixed reference points. Same chemistry, just a different mental model. If this method clicked for you, great, use it consistently. Don't try and change chair conformation drawing methods in the middle of an exam. Pick one and stick with it. I personally still recommend the main OChemNinja chair drawing method as the go-to video for chair structure conformation. So if you want, head back to the main video to see that method again. Or check out the other videos in this series for more chair conformation support. You don't need to be fast yet. You just need something that feels solid. And now you have that. I'll see you in the next video, ninjas.
Thanks for joining us today, ninjas. Be sure to watch these other videos to level up your ninja training even more. As always, don't forget to like and subscribe.